Need to open
Did
up
he
the
just cut
menu.
out for you,
Oh, did I cut out?
Shane?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What the?
If anything, Shane's on is one that's cutting out. Anyways, the menu is pulling up. So again, if anything you need to get out, like I fucking hate this podcast. Like I hate doing
Oh
this.
my
I'm
god,
just
I
doing this for the
can't believe
money.
you guys just made me do a back-to-back. God.
Yeah. No, I fucking hate this podcast for real.
A back-to-back. It's like 10 for me. Like I have to like fold my laundry a little bit.
Oh, wait.
Put away this pizza I got. Like it's a whole thing now. It's
Some
just-
roast beef, a chicken, a pizza.
I'm absolutely over this. This is the worst.
I need a cool
Yeah.
image for my Discord profile picture. I'm realizing you
Yeah,
guys.
you do.
We got a Garf. We got obviously the best picture ever. But I have just what fucking Pink Man.
Yeah,
What should my picture be? It needs to be something cool.
you might want to change it like now.
Okay, quick before we start, guys. Quick, give me something.
Um,
Something cool
What
and
do
like
you-
exciting. Like a cool, maybe like a cool sword. Or
Ooh, that sounds
Make it
cool.
your-
Something.
epic quantum picture.
well, what's that? You
I don't know. It's
My
like some
YouTube
random
profile.
design. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I got the craziest part is actually I don't want to. It's too annoying to explain.
Save it for the pod.
No. Okay, maybe I can just grab it. No. Oh my god.
All right,
wait.
let's start recording.
Okay, I've started
Yeah,
recording.
This is not a good sign. He's had enough.
Guys,
All right, let's go. Come on.
this is the craziest twist. I actually was recording already. Everything we said has already been on the pod already.
Ooh, yikes!
You guys did not see that coming.
I didn't.
What?
Now people are gonna know what I sound like in real life.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And not the
So,
fake
welcome
persona.
back to the iPod broadcast.
To the tripod broadcast.
The Sam James Memorial Studio.
So,
Turning into a TV broadcast. Welcome back to the tripod broadcast. Here from Sam James Memorial Stadium.
Sam James Memorial Studio. Not to be confused, though, he is still alive. He's just.
He is
saying
alive and
stadium.
dead at the same time.
He's so alive, he's dead.
He's. Okay, again, we're talking about me here, so let's be like a little.
He's so alive that he doesn't exist.
He's so alive that he's dead. That he never. Oh, Sajay, you did. Wow.
Oh, wait, but I'm also blue like Shane.
What?
Ooh, can't have that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what color am I? I'm on my
God
phone.
forbid, am I right?
You're just the same orange as Garfield.
Hell yeah, that's my guy right there.
So, guys, I'm going to start us off with the motivational quote of the day right now. I'm just
Wait.
going to throw...
Just like immediately?
Yeah, I'm going straight in.
Okay, what
Because I think we all need a bit of a pick-me-up right now.
Why? Okay.
Oh, what is that
Sajay,
called?
are you slowly changing it?
That's like puke green.
I just watched it change.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, guys, welcome
Motivational-
back.
Do the theme song, Shane.
Yeah.
Shane's motivational quote of the day.
Gary's way. Bleh!
Bang.
So, look, this one's to the point.
I think I made my
Um,
point.
I think we all want to, take this with a grain of salt, but also not. All
Okay.
I need to do right now is breathe.
I actually like that quote a lot.
I know Jack is just itching.
No, he's just breathing.
That's all I need to do right now. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Actually,
I think there's a lot of power in breathing.
do you actually think that?
Yes.
Something's going on.
Jack, don't you remember what the
All
great-
you need to do.
Right. Jack, don't you
Is-
remember?
Is
What, Sanjay?
No, nothing.
What?
I don't remember that, Sanjay.
Jack, do you remember in what the Greybeards say, breath and focus? Don't.
Like in Skyrim. Well, okay. Well, they disagree with the quote because they're also saying to focus. If they agreed with the quote, they just say breath.
Look, I just think as an avid meditator who doesn't meditate as often as I should, I do get a lot of benefit from just focusing on my breathing. Oh, Jack laughed at that. Did you hear that, Shane?
No, I didn't. No, I was actually breathing in quite deeply to.
Oh,
Jack,
see if I
that
can
sounded
resonate
like
with
a
your point.
hearty laugh.
It sounded-
Big hearty.
What?
a
was an
Siemens
inhale.
hearty laugh. Ha ha ha. Jack, I
It was-
apologize. It sounded like you did a nose exhale laugh, but I'm realizing
No,
it was a
it was an
nose
inhale.
inhale breathe.
Yeah, I was trying to resonate with what you were saying in real time.
Woof. A lot of drama to start off this episode, huh, guys?
Woof. Woof.
Yeah. Woof is right.
All you need to do is breathe, huh? So if you're
Viewers-
getting beat up to a pulp, yeah, and you breathe and you say it's okay, that's fine. That's all you got to do.
Shane, it's your quote.
He's that doesn't even warrant a response.
Do you think he's
Okay.
interpreting
Why
in bad faith?
All right, Jack, I'll
Interesting.
give you another one. All right, you ready for this one? You're gonna love it. All right, this is
Sure.
literally the
Sure.
line below. I am a
Um,
joy to be around.
Yeah, I like that one. That
How
one
do you like
resonates with me. That resonates with me. I feel like I feel like I'm a joy to be around.
That's a terrible quote.
No, it's self-actualization, Sanjay.
What does that mean?
Like it's like telling yourself or like envisioning something, telling yourself something over and over again, and then it actually becomes like your reality. Like you're envisioning this is what this could be, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna do everything I can to do that, and
No.
you're there.
See, but I'm just thinking, like, if you are someone who really needs to make some changes about how they act around people, but then you
Oh,
see this
okay.
quote that's like,
Yeah.
I'm a joy to be around, it's like, oh, like, I guess I'm not a fucking douchebag, like, dick face. I'm actually a joy to be, like, people love me for that.
I
They
would
love
say
me.
that's probably targeted more at like someone who's anxious or low on self-confidence, and it's like, okay, no, like I'm worthy of this space. I'm a joy to be around. I can do this.
I mean, everyone gets anxious. Even douchebags get anxious, you know.
Even the high-ranking immortal douchebag does get anxious.
The douchebag. Jack, I think I said this to Danielle maybe when she was on FaceTime with Shane. And this is not a hot take at all, but just on the topic of douchebags, girls just can't recognize douchebags nearly as well as guys can.
Uh-huh.
Okay, tell me more.
Yeah, it's very true.
Well, I just think, and I'm not going to name any names, but like, there's quite a few people in high school alone who we all knew were like fucking douchebags or dickbags or dick faces or dickwads. And
Right,
All right, there you
girls and yeah, there you go. And girls would be like, "Oh my gosh, Bleep is so great. He's so nice. I love him." Because guys act differently in front of girls and or around girls.
Yeah, I mean that's probably part of it. I would say maybe another reason is they're trying to like they're willing to look past some things if they're like interested in them romantically.
Yeah, but this,
I don't know.
yeah, maybe in those cases, but I think that goes both ways. Everyone puts on the rose-colored glasses so the red flags look just like flags, Jack. Everyone does that. But I'm
Right.
saying outside of the rose-colored glasses so that even the red flags just look like normal flags, Jack.
I get the concept. Yeah.
But you get it? Because like they're red flags. But then with the rose-tinted glasses, it's sort of combining two different idioms here.
Yeah.
Idiom. Shane.
I think the main point here is
The main point is that girls don't know shit.
it's
No.
basically
Because they're
guys are
girls.
very good at recognizing when they're like when a guy is just like when a group of guys just a bunch of douchebags,
Yes.
and girls are kind of like they don't see it as much, you know.
Yeah.
And hey, it goes both ways. I'm sure there are a group of mean girls that we wouldn't assume would be mean girls, but they would know.
Mm-hmm. Preach, Shane, preach.
Yeah. So
what do you
so
think
right.
the reason is for that?
what?
What do you think the reasoning behind that is?
I don't know. They know their like
they don't know their own like,
gender better.
Wait,
okay,
what?
whoa.
Wait,
that could work.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like women know women better than men know men. Or sorry.
No.
Women know women better than men know women.
Men know
vice
women.
Versa.
And vice
that makes
versa.
sense.
Yeah. Vena vita vici.
Interesting thought.
Vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa. Yeah.
Vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa.
You know what's crazy is that in Clepenguin, they use the word vice versa to explain how to do a minigame. In Clepenguin. Can you imagine that? Being fucking 10 years old, like my ass, trying to do this weird little like stoplight game to do one of like the secret agent missions, and they said, and vice versa, and I had no idea what the fuck that meant.
You guys played Monkey Quest?
Shane?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Monkey Quest was awesome. I only played it because it was on commercials, but it looked so fun on commercials, and it was so fun.
It was not so fun, the game, but the commercials looked great.
I actually don't really remember it that well, but I just remember having a good time playing Monkey Quest.
I remember being disappointed, but maybe that's because I played Pop.
You played Wizard 101.
I did play Wizard 101, and then I got my dad to agree to pay for my monthly membership because it's an archaic game with a terrible system. And he said he'd only pay if I kept practicing baseball. And I had to, the key thing here, Jack, is I had to initiate asking my dad to, like, you know, let's go to batting cage, or like let's just toss it outside. I had to be the one to show interest in doing it. And then I just remember there was one day where he was just like, "You're done. Like, I'm not going to pay anymore."
He pulled the plug.
He did. He literally actually pulled the plug. They also pulled the plug on tennis for me too for a bit. That was crazy.
Wait, why?
Because dude, this is so, I guess, not gonna be funny at all, but it's just a Sanjay lore. I like really didn't enjoy sports that much for like a while. At least like the organized sports, like baseball. I was never super excited, I think, to play or like to practice with like my dad or anything. And then tennis, I was doing JTC, like, you know, one lesson a week. My parents said, like, if you're gonna keep doing these lessons, like, you also have to like go out of your way to like ask, like, you know, Andrew or Jay or something to like play a match, or ask Brendan. And I never did that. So then they're like, okay, then we're not gonna pay for your tennis lessons anymore. So then it was, after tennis was like the last sport that I was trying to do to get my parents off my back. That's when I think my dad was finally like, okay, you're just gonna run then, because you have to do something. So that's when I started. Oh. That's when I started running. I think just after school.
Well, then what do you think got you into sports now?
I don't.
What do you
I
think
still
changed?
don't. I still don't know. I really don't know. I think maybe also
you actually liked.
Yeah, I think it was at the time like the sports that were available to me in my head were baseball, swimming, tennis, and like football. Those are like my 4 options that I thought I could like go play. Football, like, you know, football.
Like with us, flag?
No, like those are just like go play like in a league, like Little League baseball or like tennis and all that stuff. For some reason, I think in my head those are like the only ones I thought were available, and then I think finding like frisbee or like spike ball or volleyball, of course, like. Yeah. So I don't know. I just didn't like them as much back then.
Shane, just to fold you in here.
Yeah.
Do you think that ultimate frisbee or volleyball is more fun?
That's a great question
to play.
I think for sure volleyball.
Oh yes.
For sure volleyball?
I don't even think that's close.
Oh,
wow. Volleyball is something that volleyball. Oh, here we go. Disaragnar. No. We're Ragnar. No. Disaragnar.
Definitely not Ragnar.
Definitely.
There we go, everybody. Trevor, put in the boxing content. Ding ding.
Yeah,
Trevor, put in that boxing ding ding.
Can we do a ding ding and like a really intense heavy metal guy going Disaragnar or something?
Disaragnar.
Zeal.
Yeah, that's not even close, man. Because not only do I feel beach volleyball is more enjoyable than ultimate frisbee. Number one, for the aspect of I'm not in just utterly out of breath mode the whole time. Yeah. But also, it's something that
love that.
Not only a lot of people can play in terms of like, so everyone can hit a ball, or at least people have like, what I'm saying is a lot more people I've found are way more open to wanting to play beach volleyball if they're at the beach than like play a game of Ultimate Frisbee. So it's even more open to just more friends being able to play.
Sure, but I'm more just talking about what you like more and why you like it.
Well, that's the reason why I like it, because other people because I like it because other people also will will be way more receptive to playing than me just like saying, "Hey, everybody, who wants to do 7-on-7 Ultimate Frisbee? 7-on-7 Ultimate Frisbee, guys. Who wants to do it?"
You would be out of breath.
It is a much harder sell. Like, I do think, Shane, that's a great point. That because at first I thought you were saying skill wise, people are more likely to be good in a impromptu volleyball game than Frisbee, which I was actually going to strongly disagree with.
Not true.
But I do think you're so right that way more people will be willing to I'll try volleyball. Like, sure, let's try playing a game versus let's play Ultimate.
Okay. It's easier to pick up, but
I think more people can set a ball than throw a complete Frisbee press.
I
don't
disagree. I think skill-wise, the barrier to entry for Frisbee is much lower than volleyball. To be able to play a game, everyone I think can throw Frisbee 5 or 6 feet. You can still throw it and someone can catch it. But I'll tell you, now that I've been playing so much volleyball and try to get friends to play, there's such a big difference between just passing it around and as soon as the net is there and they have to hit it kind of far, it's impossible to get even a single rally.
Yep. I played Frisbee today, and I'm in a very chill league group of people that I play with, and a dad and his daughter showed up and played with us. And also a 60-year-old man was playing with us. It was very chill. And it was I was still trying, I was still running around, trying as hard as I normally do.
Wait, so Jack, what do you associate? Do you think that Ultimate Frisbee is more fun?
I love both sports. I think both sports are super fun. I would like to say that I obviously have bias because I'm better at Frisbee.
Right.
And that makes it feel more fun to me. But I just think, personally, for me, and this is, again, I haven't reached the apex of volleyball, the highs of Frisbee, it's just more, it's so fun. Okay, laying out for a disc, catching it, or
that's what I was gonna ask
jumping over someone and catching it.
Yeah.
Or having a great defense, or I also feel the strategy in it's great. But again, this is because I've played it. I played it in college, and I know the deal. It's a lot of fun to do it that way.
Yeah.
But it's also very fun to play like I do now, where it's just pick up with random people, and you can still I can still try really hard and try to really fit in deep throws. There's a lot of different ways you can be really good at Frisbee, but you don't have to take it that seriously. It's great. And this is just a preference, but I like running athletically. I think it's fun to always be running, and to make that be a part of the game that makes you better. If you hustle more, then you're better at the game.
Yeah.
So
I do. I actually, that's one of the reasons, weirdly, that I've really missed Ultimate Frisbee is I miss the feeling of pushing myself to keep sprinting,
right.
30 minutes into the game, still try to outsprint, I'm breathing so fucking heavily, but I'm just still able to do it, and the feeling that everyone is running and pushing themselves, I do miss it, weirdly, partly because of the running aspect.
Right. But I get why you would not want to run. There's people that don't run in my league.
So,
but
yeah. Go ahead. If you had more to say.
I was going to say, there's people that don't run in my league. People try at different levels, but it doesn't really take away from, at least, I tried pretty hard. Obviously, if an old man is guarding me, I'll try less hard and stuff. But, I still try pretty hard. And, just because there's this one guy that always shows up, an hour and a half late, and he will never play defense. Classic. And every time he gets the disc, he's probably 45. Every time he gets the disc, he just yells "Go deep, go deep, go deep," and just chucks it deep. no matter how like bad of a play that is. But it doesn't really take away from the game because, like, I mean, maybe it's just the style we're playing.
That's that guy's like ideal way to play. Like for him, he's having a great time.
No, he loves it.
That's so funny.
And he does not like. It was even happening during the game today. I was like, "Oh, are we down a player?" Because we were on defense and someone was wide open. And I was like, "Oh, Kumar's just on our team."
Hey.
And so, yeah.
Shane,
but yes, that's my point.
Shane, I did want to ask you. So it sounds like just sheer gameplay wise, like you enjoy volleyball more. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, also it's what I associate it with.
Okay.
I mean,
what do you associate it with?
Wait, no, Sanjay, go.
Oh yeah, although I do want to know, what do you mean by what you associate it with?
Like, there are a lot of times where I'll play beach volleyball that, like, just recently, like, when I had gone with Danielle to Huntington Beach, and they were like, yeah, we just want to have a beach day. We're going to bring a beach volleyball, though, and, you know, we might play. And, playing beach volleyball is, like, also a way of just, like, having a fun beach day, and it's just like, hey, let's play a couple games of beach volleyball.
Okay.
It's associated with just chilling with your friends, having some fun, like taking an hour to play some beach and then go back and like chilling.
Yeah, but that's not Frisbee's fault. Like they're just set up two different.
I'm not. All right, so Sonny, what are you gonna say?
Well, but okay, there's too many other points that come up that I want to comment on. But
I just got a list.
Jack, you say that's not Frisbee's fault. I mean, you say you can't compare it or something. I mean that.
Oh, I guess no, you can.
You get what I mean? Yeah, like we're comparing Frisbee and volleyball. Like that's the thing. Frisbee has more running, and it's like just harder to get people to play than like it is to play volleyball.
I think I just want to focus more on gameplay. Is what I'm trying to steer this towards.
But this matters.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is I think for us, how we think about playing sports or value in them is just a little different than how Jack literally he's using a different lens.
I mean, when it comes to playing too, then sure, I'll say yes. There's way less running, and we get every 20 seconds.
Oh wait, okay, cut out. You said every 20 seconds.
Getting down my neck, trying to kick their legs up so I can't throw a Frisbee 5 feet.
Well,
yeah, I mean, I like that.
It came back in good. So now, Shane, this is the question I wanted to ask, which is, let's say you were in great shape, maybe right after you finished cross country freshman year, cardio is just not really an
9
issue
years
for you.
ago.
Okay, didn't have to say that.
Or maybe it wasn't 9 years ago. It was.
It was more than.
Actually, it kind of was.
I mean, it was 9 years ago.
Jesus.
Fuck, Shane. If you just came off cross country, cardio is not an issue. Would that change your stance on volleyball versus Frisbee? Looking at the gameplay. Or would you still find volleyball's gameplay more fun?
Not at all, because I felt like I was in good shape towards the end, in the middle of high school when we played a lot, and it was fun. But I think, you know what? Jack said the highs of volleyball don't reach the highs of Frisbee for him. To me, the lows of Frisbee just so outweigh the lows of volleyball, because in Frisbee, I think of number one, I don't know if there's, for me, anything worse than sprinting my ass all the way down the field for someone to drop it in the end zone and then have to sprint all the way back down to give up a goal. Versus in volleyball, losing a point is not a big deal. And even losing the game, I feel like I had a lot more fun than just being drenched, out of breath, and damn it, I gave up 4 scores. What? It's just, the lows are just so much worse for me.
Yeah, that's a good point. It does kind of suck when things don't go your way. Even when you miss a throw, it kind of feels pretty, and that leads directly to a score that feels pretty bad. Whereas in volleyball, to get to 25, right? So it's not as damaging.
Yeah, whatever. And, you throw it long and you go, my bad, guys, sorry. Everyone's got to run back down the field and get on defense. Versus if I hit into the net, my bad, I'm sorry, but let's go. Next point, come on, let's do it. The rebound of just let's go. We got a lot of points here versus
there's a lot of game left, right, Shane?
Yeah, so much fucking puffing and puffing, man. Just so, and look, I don't want to make it seem like I just don't want to run, but like
I mean,
now,
kind of isn't it?
Having played beach volleyball like with Sanjay's group once, and like playing beach recently, like at the beach with a few people, and like
at the beach,
the experience is just like a lot of high fives going around. People are vibing. People are having a good time. Frisbee, and look, I've gotten a little less competitive as I've grown up. And to me, volleyball is a less competitive.
It cut out a little bit, but you said is a less competitive sport. I'm assuming you said.
I don't mean it as like a slander to volleyball. To me, when I play beach volleyball, it is definitely a less competitive game.
So it's for babies.
I think it's just...
No, I think you're a baby. I think that's the point. Yeah.
Well, I'm the baby that, I just can't be seen huffing and puffing. I just won't do it. If I'm huffing and puffing, I just don't want to play the sport.
Get his ass.
Big baby has to resort to...
I'm focused on the lows. Like, if I have to run down the fucking field and then I have to run back down to the same field, it's like, I just can't do it, man. Those lows are just way too low.
All right, you little shit. How about you...
Wow, we kept it so civil for so long.
Yeah, Jack, I felt like I made good points there, and you went, oh, okay, big baby.
You said I was a baby. You said I was a baby.
You are.
After you went on your little tangent about running, you're like, I don't want to make it seem like I don't like money, but whenever I have to run, I hate it.
I said you're a baby in response to you saying baby. Let's just make that very clear.
Whatever. I don't know if that happened, but it doesn't really matter, does it?
He wasn't fuzzy,
Trevor,
was he?
We play the shit out of Jack saying baby first.
Trevor, play that back.
Shane,
because I only said it. Jack, why would I say a bunch of civil arguments just to call you a baby at the end?
No, I said volleyballs for babies. You're right. Okay. I want to make it clear that I actually...
You did say that.
That I did say that. That I think your points are valid. I just wanted to give you shit for the thesis statement of your not liking Frisbee.
So you just wanted to spice up the Disaragnar mint a bit more.
Right.
Thanks. Jack, you know what? I appreciate that, you little dick. I appreciate that. Do you want to go?
For not being able to take it without throwing a temper tantrum because it made it better.
Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
So do you
want not acting like a baby?
Do you want to respond to my points, or are you pretty much finished? Is your diaper full?
I mean, I just.
Wow. Did you finish crapping your pants yet?
I just said I agreed with you.
Do you need your binky? Oh, you agree? Oh, so it's over. I won?
No, you didn't win. I mean, do you agree with me?
What am I agreeing with? That Frisbee's fun because you run a lot?
I mean, I'm pretty much agreeing
with... agree with that.
I know you wouldn't. I'm just pretty much accepting your... dismissal of Frisbee because you run more than volleyball, and that's why you don't like it.
He's not wasting his time dwelling on conflict or thoughts that don't matter. That's a callback, guys, for our last episode.
Right. Yeah, that was a while ago, Sanjay. Way to remember that.
That was 3, 4, 8 months ago, I think?
Yeah. Shane, I'm... if I argued with you, I'd pretty much be telling you that you like running, right? So, obviously that's not true. So, I accept that that's your thing, but I still
have started running more for fun lately. Sanjay can vouch for that.
No.
For fun?
You were not running for fun, though, and you didn't enjoy it, right? Weren't you just training for the day of hell?
No. Remember we were talking about it, and I was like, wow. I was literally saying, I enjoy running so much more now that, I'm not training for a race. I'm just, going out for a run.
Actually, yeah. Sorry. I do remember that. My bad.
Yeah.
Well,
Jax,
you like it more, or do you like it?
I would rather run playing Ultimate Frisbee for an hour than run around for an hour. If that helps. I was also going to ask you to eat my cock, but yeah.
Right, of course.
That helps. That really puts a bow on this whole thing. So thank you.
I do think a big difference, Jack, just comes from the fact that the way you and I still view sports is just very different from the way Shane thinks about sports. We are still so into pushing ourselves really hard and being competitive at times. I think Shane just values it a little differently. Now I will say,
and Shane's sitting on the sideline and having someone change his diaper.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yep.
I don't know what happened or when that happened, but there was a point in time, maybe after high school or something, where I just really started to not like care about the outcome of sports that much.
Like that's actually I've probably grown to care more now.
That also makes sense though, Sanjay, because this is like the most passionate you've been about a sport.
Also true.
And I feel like the most passionate sports that I play, I still feel like I care about. I just don't play those sports. Like basketball, playing a basketball game is probably the most passionate I'll be. I just don't play that much anymore.
But I think I'm exactly the same. No, I think I'm a little less caring. But I definitely will go. Like we had Universe Point today. And again, it was with people that like don't really play Frisbee that much. They're older.
Universe Point? What?
That's like Next Point wins 4-4 game to 5.
And I didn't know. Shane, do you know it's called that?
No, that's a little weird. But go on, Jack.
I don't even want to finish my point. It's a Frisbee term, I guess.
Okay.
It's a Frisbee thing, Sanjay. We wouldn't get that. Go on, Jack.
I just.
The go on is so condescending when Shane did it.
No, Jack, finish your little point.
I was gonna say like it was Next Point wins, and I just took it really. I tried really hard, but then at the end, I wasn't like, I'm pissed. It was just kind of like whatever, you know.
Yes, I do know. Actually, I do get that. I played volleyball.
Oh, Sanjay, you changed your thing again. I like that, Sanjay.
Yeah, I realized it was just really lame to have like some amorphous shape when you guys had like funny things, so I switched.
I liked I like everything you do, so
okay.
You could have done anything.
What, you want me to gift you another Master Chief skin or something? Is that what's going on?
I actually do need one because I don't have any skin on my new Fortnite.
I don't think it's in the shop, thank God. You know what, if I could just say my piece here, I think the highs of volleyball outweigh the highs of literally every other sport. Frisbee is excellent, but, boy, the highs of volleyball... Like a
block?
Yes, dude. Like, you get a fucking meaty-ass block, or the few times where you perfectly time your approach to where you genuinely can see above the net. Like, you swing, you hit the ball, and when you're still in the air, you can, like, see it land and score. I've only had that happen, like, twice, but it is, like, an amazing feeling.
Yeah, I can see it.
Thanks, guys.
I can see it. That sounds great.
Thanks, guys.
I love that for you. I can't relate to that point, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but it sounds nice.
It took a lot to get there.
I think that sounds really cool. And I feel like that would be like catching a lob for a dunk in basketball. You know, pretty cool thing to do.
Right, but like if you were running before the lob, it'd probably be a little worse. Just 'cause you'd be like annoyed.
Trevor, can you also put up a poll on what people? Because I know
it'd be tainted, right? Because the memory would forever be tainted because he'd ran before that.
Right. You'd be like, you'd do it, and right after you'd be a little out of breath, and be like, oh, I have to run back down.
God, yeah, that kind of actually fucking sucked because I had to run.
I already came all the way down here.
I just came all the way down here. I mean, like, yeah, I scored.
To the court.
But it would have been great if I was just standing here and then just jumped up and like dunked or something. Like you were just cherry.
Yeah, like there. If I was cherry picking. Yeah, that would have been great.
I would like Trevor to put a poll up on just what the listeners, think about this. I know Jack's gonna get just absolutely smoked.
Yeah, viewers, check your phone. Check your phones, viewers, or whatever device you're listening on. We are pushing a live poll out to you right now. So just check your phones, and if you could give us a vote, we'll keep it up for how long are we doing, Trevor? 15 seconds?
2 seconds.
Okay, 2 seconds. 2, 1. All right, you better have voted.
Yeah, we don't want to make them get out of breath.
Yeah.
Jack, you can't tell me that you would rather go to a field and play Frisbee than go to the beach and play beach volleyball. Like, there's no way.
I think that might be what he's saying.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like I said, I know I'm going to lose this poll. We'll probably get a pretty big sample size.
A lot of 50K. People hate running. Yeah, 50K.
I'm going to lose this poll for sure, just because I feel like way more people have also just played volleyball and perceive it as easier, like you were saying, which is a valid point, so that's fine. I'm just giving my personal opinion on the matter.
He's just personally, Jack's just giving his personal opinion, but it's just his opinion and it's personal. So.
And I'm personally okay with that.
Okay. Yeah, I am going to get walloped. Fine.
It's 30 minutes.
Oh.
Did you hear the sound I made?
Oh, wow. That went quick.
Wait, really? You didn't hear it?
I didn't even hear it a little bit.
Oh, Discord must have
probably
peaked.
Came through on your end.
Hopefully my mic and NVIDIA picked it up.
Well, a lot of the times when you guys are laughing, because I know you guys are pretty much laughing after everything I say.
Yep.
It doesn't come through.
I know. Whenever I laugh, and it's my high-pitched kind of cackly laugh.
Chipmunk laugh?
Yes. Yeah. No, literally. It does not come through. I do know that. But I think it just doesn't come through on Discord, but it does come through like in the recording.
Huh.
So.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, that is good. I was a little...
It took me a second to get there, but yeah, that's good.
It really did take you a second to get there. I don't know if you're just fucking stupid or what, but...
yeah, I'm going to be honest. I got the Bengals game on TV.
Dude, my dad loves the Bengals.
I was going to say, in solidarity with your dad...
How are the Bengals doing?
They have missed 2 go-ahead field goals.
What does go-ahead mean?
Like, it's 27-27, and the field goal would have made it 30-27, like they would be winning.
Mm-hmm.
But they've missed 2 of those.
How far were they? Like 10 yards?
That's
48 and 51.
Actually, not possible. Like, a 10-yard field goal is not... You can't do it.
Why can't you do that?
The lowest you can do is 18.
Why?
Wait.
Because the snap is 7 yards, and then the end zone is 10 yards. So if you're at the 1 yard line, the ball will be placed at the 8 yard line, and then you'll kick it 18 yards because it's 8 yards to the front of the end zone, and then 10 more yards to the back of the end zone, 18 yards.
That's right.
Huh.
Now, some actually argue that 18 yards is tougher than like 22 because
it's like the angles.
Yeah, the angles and...
Angles.
Yeah, a little goo-goo gaga going on for you.
The bangles. The angles, the bangles, the crangles, bojangles.
Hash-slinging, sash-singing, rash...
Zangles.
The fangles.
These nuts.
Glangles.
The blangles.
All right.
The yangles, the drangles.
I think it's coming time to close this one up.
Jack and I are cooking up something good with this one.
Yeah, no, we're on Farangle fire.
We're on fucking Farangle. The Zarangles.
Quadrangle.
The Quadrangles. The Shangles. The Shangles. The
Sanjangles.
Sanjangles.
Sanjangle!
Did that cut out for you too, Sanjay?
I don't know, because I don't know if I heard it like in real life in the studio or if I heard it through Discord.
Yeah, I figured. That sounded awesome.
Well, did it cut out or not?
Jack?
It cut out a little bit for me, but I heard Sanjay Angles!
Sanjangle!
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, what is that from?
90-degree dangle.
Oh, yeah, 90-degree dangle!
We really didn't say dangle the whole time.
We're not built like that.
No, we were not cooking, man.
We were chefing. There's a big difference.
Uh-huh.
It's like
I think...
Oh.
Maybe you go first.
Yeah, it's... No, Jack. Let's let you go first, because I feel bad they're always jumping down your throat. But I'm sure what you have to say is really great, and I, believe in you as a friend.
I think we should end it here.
Ooh, yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
That's, yikes. That's a tough one, man. Oof. Yeah, we might have to leave it on that.
Yep. Let's just not let Sanjay.
Listeners, we promised you a short one, and we want to deliver on that promise.
And we delivered.
Yeah. Trevor, can you actually put an embarrassed face in there? Like, I don't know, just put something that's like showcases that this is embarrassing.
An embarrassed face. How would you go about doing that?
Just kind of like a ooh, yikes, no, like kind of that face.
No, but like, where would you put this face? Like, it's on. I don't get it. Like on maybe the thumbnail of the episode, and then people will understand it.
Sometimes it's the things we don't get that we need the least understanding for.
Honestly, that quote kind of, I don't know, that quote kind of hit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, wow. Goddamn right it did.
That was good. Trevor, make the embarrassed face the thumbnail, and then when people look,
Trevor, make it kind of like a ooh. yeah, no. Make it kind of like that face, like no. Just something you don't want to see, like no. Like that.
How did you get there? Wow, that was impressive, Shane. I actually can picture the exact face that those sounds accompany. It's perfect.
What?
Oh, Sanjay, you changed your thing. I thought that was you initially, dude. It's crazy that's what you look like.
I can. Yeah, this is my face reveal. I can do the face that Shane is talking about. Like I get it. I do it. Shane and I do it all the time.
I'm trying to picture it, bro. I can't picture it on your face though.
What, really?
Yeah, I can't.
Ugh. Oh, yikes, dude! That is not. Ugh.
Are you making that face again right now? No. Oh,
Jack, don't even. Shane, I would hope, at least knows that I also do the ooh thing all the time.
Oh, is that a Sanjay joke that Shane amplified?
I think we both just kind of did it and realized like we both have a good understanding of that joke, so we just both do it.
Yeah,
I like it. Like, thanks for introducing me to it. I like it. I don't know if I can.
That's what I was about to say, Jack. I would love to see you try and pull it off.
No, I think this is one of those things where I'm gonna make a fool of myself if I try.
Like, you're not allowed to say it, but I'm allowed to say it, and Shane's allowed to say it.
Right. Yes.
It's oh my god! Did J.K. Dobbins just win me fantasy?
J.K. Rowling.
What are your thoughts on J.K. Rowling, Sanjay?
Well, I think a lot of people say that she's like super transphobic, and maybe she said more stuff since the last time I looked it up. But when I looked it up for like 5 seconds, I couldn't quite find something that was incredibly damning. Okay? Not saying she isn't transphobic.
Didn't see that one coming.
I'm not saying she's not transphobic. I'm just saying I haven't seen, like, I don't know what the tweets or just tweet singular was that outed her as being transphobic. Again, not saying she's not.
Trevor,
I'm just saying I don't know.
On the screen.
We really should have cut the podcast before this. Why did I answer?
I mean, we can cut it whenever we want.
Oh, J.K. Dobbins.
Wait, just to be clear, we can cut it like
what a
while ago. It doesn't really matter.
Wait, what, Shane?
We can cut it whenever we want.
Yeah, maybe it'd be funny to cut it right when I like stop talking.
You can fade it, like you can,
Yeah,
we'll figure that out.
Hanging out.
We'll figure that out. I'm gonna stop recording. Just in case we want to put in an outro.
We didn't even say. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. This has been
This isn't even gonna make it.
Well, we could just cut out Shane. We could just cut out the middle bit.
This isn't
and then
gonna.
What are you guys fucking stupid? Do you know how to use editing software?
I think we just cut out before the J.K. Rowling thing even comes up.
You cut out the middle bit.
We don't want to.
Why don't we just fade out on the outro?
It's not gonna make it in.
That's too edited.
What do you mean, too edited? Shane didn't even... Jack, I had to teach Shane how to use iMovie, and I'd never fucking used it before.
I mean, like, there's one thing I think between bleeping and the other thing between just, like, cutting.
Yeah, that's a little disingenuous.
Yeah.
Shane, you just said we can cut it whenever.
I mean, like,
stop it. Like, stop
stop it.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's, like, one thing, but then like
cutting
editing, like to make you come across as like a better guy is like that's a whole different thing.
So, I haven't stopped recording yet. which means we're going to cut now, which means everything that's been said is going to be in it. And according to your rules, we can't cut stuff out.
The J.K. Rowling.
No, Shane said you can't cut stuff out. Shane said you have to fade away.
No. You end.
No, that's not. No.
That's not what he said.
How is that different from just cutting out audio?
No. Because what you're proposing
the recording, like just fading out us talking after I had already brought up that we're gonna end it, and then we just fade it out and we just don't even include it. Versus like actually snipping together stuff. You know what I mean?
I see. Okay, so you don't like cutting out in the middle and then tacking on a little piece on the end.
Yeah.
Goo goo gaga, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I just forget I'm dealing with 2 babies full of shit. This stinkiest diapers ever. You know what? I can say anything I want now, right? Because nothing we're saying anymore is going to be in it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, all right, great. Fuck you guys.
We should totally end it right there. That would have been